One of the things which often bug me about customer experience programs is that people launch great initiatives, but they are all isolated within silos. I mean, you get these great programs to listen to the voice of the customer, but then at the same time, there's nobody acting on the customer data that comes in. Or you get people coming up with great customer experience innovations, but then there's not the budget or the organizational support to actually scale these innovations and make them happen. And as a result, a lot of initiatives feel a little bit like taking two steps forward, one step back, which means that they may get results in individual areas of the business, but as a whole, the company doesn't really become more customer-centric. If you look at the latest Forrester data, this is now becoming problematic because they found that the customer experience quality has been plateauing or even declining over 2017. Now, the reason for that is that a lot of customer experience initiatives in the past have been focusing on the low-hanging fruit, the stuff that makes you look good to the board, the stuff that pushes your net promoter score for a quarter or for a year. However, very few companies have structurally worked on the capabilities that are required to change the business, to really become customer-centric. And as a result, what Forrester is actually predicting is that in 2018, another 30% of companies will see further decline in the quality of their customer experience and actually suffer in growth for that. Now, funnily enough, that's what I started working on a few years ago. I was getting frustrated with the speed and especially the impact of some of the customer initiatives I was working on. And I started wondering whether there was a more effective way, whether there was a way to structurally build customer centricity, manage the customer experience, which wasn't about chasing the next net promoter score or trying to fix whatever was wrong, but actually develop capabilities within the business. So I went to work and came up with a model that consists of 4 components, which together make up everything a business needs to become customer-centric. I call it the Customerfit model, and it starts with the ability of a business to design the right experience. Now, the right experience is an experience that's relevant to its customers, but also relevant within the competitive context and in the context where the market's going and the business wants to go itself. Now, the magic happens when all these elements come together in one storyline, which explain to the people in the organization what the experience is they should be offering to customers. Because by making sure that this explanation is crystal clear, the people in the organization don't need to make up what a great experience looks like, but they can deliver it consistently to every single customer. Which brings me to the second component, the second capability that businesses need if they want to become more customer-centric. And that is the ability to take the design vision, to take the vision of the experience that they have created and translate that into operational guidelines, into processes, into KPIs, into information systems, into performance measures, into HR programs. All these elements which come together and make sure that the machine, the business machine, is actually there to support the experience that people are being asked to deliver to customers. Which automatically leads me to component number 3, which is all about the ability to engage the people in the organization, to use the processes, use the machinery that we just developed to deliver the experience that has been designed. Now, this is all about making sure that the people in your organization are willing, skilled, and able to do what's asked of them. Willing, meaning that they want to do it, they want to deliver the experience, they see the benefit to the business and to themselves of actually participating in what you're asking of them. Skilled means that they actually have the skills to do what you ask of them. If you say, have an open conversation with a customer, they need to be trained in how to have conversations that don't offend customers and actually get customers to share their thoughts. And finally, able means that the business supports them in achieving their goal, that it stays out of their way with stupid rules or processes or management behaviors, and it actually supports them, that it gives them the tools they need and that it gives them the encouragement, the ability to make mistakes and take initiatives when and where it's required. And then the final component, the final capability that is required to really become customer-centric is the ability to improve, to continuously take all the feedback that's going on in the market and use that to improve the organization, improve the customer experience, which is all about listening to what customers are saying and doing something with that information, improve the ability of the business to innovate and come up with experiences that customers cannot even formulate themselves. And finally, also to improve the capability of the business to capture the profit from all these customer centricity efforts. Because at the end of the day, that's what keeps the machine going. That's what makes sure that the fuel is always there to continuously improve the customer experience and stay on top of the game. So far, my introduction to the Customer Fit model. I hope you thought it was useful. If you'd like to know how well your business is doing in each of these 4 dimensions, do get in touch. We have a model which checks on 20 individual capabilities how well your business scores in the field of customer centricity. And then, once you know where you are today, you can start looking at the future. You can start making a roadmap to structurally develop the capabilities of your business in the area of customer centricity, so that you move away from individual initiatives and you start moving as one. Right. Thank you very much for your attention. If there's anything I can do at all, feel free to get in touch. Also, if it's not Customer Fit related, or even if you just want to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. So have a great day and see you maybe next time. Bye-bye.